Hey, it's Jim Parr here, and we're going to walk through how to build a sales team, an AI sales team, and agents for any company. And we're going to talk about how you can make $1,000 a day doing this at the end of the video. And also, we're going to talk about how you put this together step by step. But before we get going, I want to give you a couple things that if you like, subscribe, and comment, I'm going to give you this blueprint that you will see during this presentation. Plus, I'm going to give you something really special. This is all my favorite tools that I use. So they are listed basically from the top ones that I use to the bottom, and then I've got some powerful prompts in here for you for ChatGPT, and I'm going to include some prompts in that blueprint. But not only that, I got a copy and paste solution for you to start your own AI agency. We walk through a 5-day challenge with you. We give you everything to build your agency. So remember, like, subscribe, and comment AI, and we'll get you this all this bonuses for you for free. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm giving everything away for free, including all my knowledge here. The AI agent is so valuable because it instantly qualifies these leads. That's the biggest thing that we see with dental offices. Their hygienist or they have an assistant isn't able to qualify those leads or doesn't have the time to book those appointments. So what this AI agent does, it does all this for you. And we're going to build it out step by step, go through everything. And so the structure looks like this. First, number one, the lead opts in through, let's just say, a Facebook, Instagram ad, or we call them meta ads, a Google ad, a website form of some sort. Then automatically added is a message that engages and nurtures these leads. So maybe it's, hey, Jim, this is ABC Dental. Thanks for showing interest in our offer. And can we get you scheduled today for a free consultation? We do put a little bit of urgency in this because we want them to schedule. So maybe it's, if you schedule in 24 hours, we give you 10% off. So we've found that works really well. And because otherwise they're just going to lag and they're interested. But just remember all these things, we look at the pain points of all these services, and they have emotional trauma from what they're going through. They have physical trauma, maybe it's pain, trouble eating, just things that they've been going through, bullying through their past. So you want to hit on these pain points, but you want to provide a solution that is going to help them find something better, change their life. We look at it as a transformation. Maybe it's a smile makeover. So it's a full transformation. Maybe it's cosmetic surgery on the body. So it's something that's going to change their life forever. So what we do is we'll engage these leads for 2 weeks until we get a response. So that's what the AI's job is to do. And we prompt it with AI to do this. And it's not the thing that we do is a lot of SMS. So we find that text messaging works the best versus calling or emailing. So the number one thing that works the best is text. Just remember that. But the AI takes over, they qualify them. They meet the qualifications such as financial. So maybe it's a credit score, because a lot of clinics that we work with offer a financial plan, and maybe it's a credit score over 650. Some of them do 600 and above. So if we can ask those questions, we qualify that lead better, because a lot of these people do know their credit score. They know what service they're looking for because they've been shopping it. So the AI is going to know what questions to ask. Then the AI sends them a booking link. And so once we get that response from the AI, then it goes in and then it becomes a qualified lead. It's booked a consultation and it's fully done for you. The other thing is we have leads that get rejected. So maybe they don't have the credit score. They're looking for a grant to qualify to cover this. And a lot of the clinics don't offer grant services. So we send these nurtures to a different, or these leads to a different place to nurture them for something else. So what that is, maybe it's a smaller ticket item. Maybe it's to set them up on a plan for a long term. So such as like a layaway that you would do in a store. So let's dive in and I'm going to walk you through exactly how we build this out right now. Okay, we're in our software here. We use High Level. We brand it as Sproutify, and you can subscribe to us either way. We have a link below to get that, and we can even include this workflow. If you decide to do something and sign up with us, we'll give you this workflow in your subscription. So the first thing that we assume is that you have some sort of a form to qualify leads. So we ask the different, when they come in, we ask them, whether it's chipped teeth, stained teeth, all of the above. And then we ask them multiple questions. Financially, we ask them emotional questions like this, having eating, chewing, talking difficulties. And then that basically goes into a form. This will go from a Facebook ad to this landing page here. And then we'll show you how that is. Now, just remember, this is not a tutorial on how to use High Level. This is basically a step-by-step process on how we do this. So one thing that we're going to show you is we have the leads opt in through a Facebook ad, a Google ad, or a website form. So just remember that. And then we have AI take over, automation and AI to engage that lead. So how do we go about doing that and building that out? So we basically do everything from scratch. So we go up here, we create a new workflow, and it has these recipes. Basically, it's just a template if you didn't know how to build something out. But to build these AI agents, I don't believe there's anything in there right now. So we're just going to name this workflow, and we're going to call it the AI sales agent. We'll call it for dentists. For a generic term right now, we're going to go ahead and make sure these settings are right. We're going to go ahead and add a trigger. The important part of the trigger is to have this thing fire on the appropriate things. So that's why they call it a trigger. So we talked about Facebook, and so we want it to come in and fire whenever there's a Facebook lead that comes in. So it'll fire on that, and we're going to save this trigger. So the form was submitted. We could actually, we said website too. We could do form submitted also, but it's not a Facebook. It is a form. The form is from the website. So it's a website form. We'll just say dental marketing request form. So we can fire it on multiple things here. You always want to make sure you save it. And then when you're ready to publish, you'll flip this over to publish. But we like to test our workflows. And then we also said that SMS is the best thing to go for. So we'll go ahead and we're going to copy and paste, basically say, hey, Joe, and we can actually come in here and we can have it customized so it's more personable by the first name. Saw you are interested. Can we get you scheduled? So we have that in there, and we'll put a question mark here. I like to put a trigger also in this, like select or enter Y. If you're ready to schedule. And then we can send them to that schedule link right away. So if we don't get a response, we could send them another way. So we're going to save this action, and we'll call this first. So first SMS. And then we're going to go and start adding some of the AI in here. So we're going to put a wait in here, and we just are going to have it wait 24 hours. And we'll just say that. I like to list these otherwise what they are. Otherwise you don't see those here. So it would have just said wait. And then we're going to send another, as we said, SMS is the best. Now they can stop this. They can click stop or respond stop to opt out of this, and then it will just drop out. So we didn't hear. So just a short message. Hey, we didn't hear from you yesterday. And you can say, this is ABC Dental. So they know that this is from a dental office, or the one that they replied to. This is ABC Dental. Can tell I didn't take typing in high school. But then this gets them perked up and basically starts nurturing this. So one quick thing is, remember, put your name in there, because otherwise you get these messages, who is this? Because they're not going to know that number. But not only that, do something with urgency. We offered the 10% to get 10% off schedule today. So that helps create that urgency to get things going. And so we're going to go ahead and save this, and then we'll go ahead and add another step in here. A couple of important settings is, under the settings here is a stop on response. So if they respond to any of these text here, because this is the initial opt-in to get the bot, the AI, to basically say, hey, we can start automating messages to you. We really want permission. So we want to add a tag in here, and basically a tag tells us what this is. So we're going to call this one auto bot, and we'll just add this new tag in there. So basically we know, the AI knows that, hey, it's all right to go ahead and engage on these, as long as they don't do a respond, opt out or whatever in these two texts. That gives us permission to start engaging that lead. So we're going to go ahead and save this. And basically, this is our initial workflow for this initial step right here. So this is our first step. And of course, we need to publish this. So just remember to go back and flip the switch on like we said earlier. And then it's ready to go. So let's go to our next step. And this is where the AI stuff really starts playing in. Now that they opted in, we need to get our AI firing off. So we need to nurture this and have this coming in. So we're going to create a new workflow, and we're going to do it again from scratch as we always do. And we're just going to call this just a simple name, AI bot for dentist. And this will work in any medical field. So anything that's a high ticket item or whatever, it doesn't matter. It could be a teeth cleaning for all that matters because people put it off. So we want this to fire off that form, but just remember, and this is going to be what we call a customer replied. And we have to remember that we don't want to fire off of every single form because we have this form in here. And this is used for other services and other ads that we're doing also. So we don't want it to fire on everything. So remember, we created that tag. So we need to add that tag in here. And so if it has the tag Autobot right there, then we actually fire this off. So we're going to go ahead and save this and go to the next step here. So we need to add a step in here. And in this system here, we can actually add ChatGPT or GPT powered by OpenAI. And that's a new feature that's included in the software, whether it's Sproutify or high level. So our first step is to go in here. First of all, we use a prompt that, let me just show you this real quick. So we need to train this prompt. And let me just correct this spelling here real quick. Basically that they're a customer service assistant with ABC Dental Care in Nashville. And our offer is 10% off if they schedule. So that's what we're offering. We have a knowledge bank in here. So just a few things. You don't need a whole lot in here because you can train it to do a lot of different things, but we don't want it to do that. We don't want it to offer pricing and everything else. So we say no confirmation emails. Just let them know that you'll call them back to confirm. And so then we have a real person call them back. And then the personality of the bot is a young adult, friendly, happy, helpful. And I'm not going to go through this, but we have the answer rules. So we only have it answer certain things, and we never have it never mentioned that it's an AI. And then basically go through the message criteria, the qualifications. There's just 3 qualifications in this particular case. You could have more. And then we have a booking link that's connected to the system so that they can book into it. So we're going to go ahead and add this into our next step here. So we're going to copy and paste just this piece in there, basically that it's the message body that it's responding to. We're going to keep it as custom, and we're going to select advanced, and we need to have it select that sub account. So this chat history, enable this, and then just turn this on, and we're just going to select the sub account. So it'll store everything in that sub account, and we're going to leave all these settings the same as they are right now. And then we're just going to go ahead and save this. And one of the most important things is we're going to copy and paste this prompt. And like I said, if you like, subscribe, and comment, just comment prompt and we'll give this to you. But we need to put all the information in here, how we want the system to work, and get it in. So then we'll go ahead and save this. I'm going to obviously publish this and hit save right now so that we know that it is published and ready to go. So one quick thing we want to do is to make this human-like, we want to add a wait step in here, and we just want it to be a very quick wait step. So we'll just call it 0.15 and we'll save that. And then our next step is to send an SMS to the person responding. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to go in, we'll call this SMS ChatGPT. And then we're going to go ahead and create one of these GPTs and then just the response. So that'll go in there. And we're going to save this, we're going to publish this, and we're going to go ahead and test this and see how it works. Okay, we did this generic form just for testing purposes only. So we're going to fill this out. You could have any form, just like we showed you earlier in the video. Obviously, these forms these fields are required, so we filled them all out. We're going to hit this and submit that to the form, and now we'll go back into our system and see what it's doing, and we should have a text coming in. So we just got the text on our phone, and then if we go into contacts here, we can look at the contact that came in and see what they filled out. So this is it right here, and we'll go ahead and it has the tag, so you can see that it has the Autobot. So it should have fired on that other trigger to get the AI going. So we'll go ahead and see what it says here. And it does say, hey, saw you're interested in our offer. Can we schedule? Can we get you scheduled? So they did submit the form here. We got all their information. We just click on this. If we had all the questions here, it would list all those in there. So we know, kind of like Big Brother, we know what page they came in on, whether it was a Facebook ad, a Google ad, whatever it might be, and we can tag them so we can track the ad success of that. And then we'll respond to this question here on our phone. So you can see that popped up. It says yes. And then we're going to go into our automations and make sure this thing is working properly the way it is. So right away, we see that our opt-in is here. So if we click on this, we can see that we opted in on here. We came in through the form. It's on the wait period here, but it automatically triggered the AI. Remember, even though it triggered the AI, remember we had a stop on response. So we responded, so it's not going to send us the text number 2 because we had that setting on. But if we go in here and see what's going on with the AI, we can see right away that we are in one of the stages of the AI right now. So the AI is taken over from this point. So the enrollment history, boom, there it is. It's already in there. And we'll go back and we'll start talking to the AI. Now we can simply go in here and go into conversations here, which is really cool. And we can see the response here. So we responded yes. And then it says, these are qualification questions. So on my phone here, I'm seeing the same message here. And I'm going to say no, because obviously if I say yes, then we don't get that offer. And so we want to respond and then the bot is going to come back, and I'm not sure what it's going to ask, but it's going to ask us a question. And likely it's going to be something about the scheduling. So great. Have you ever had a dental checkup in the last 12 months? So now that's a qualification question because we actually made that as one of the rules in there. So I'll say no so that it continues to ask us additional questions. But you can see that it's delayed a little bit because we want it to seem human-like. So it's going to come back and it's going to respond, awesome. Just to confirm, that this checkup, only the checkup is free. The treatments cost extra. And so I'm going to say yes to that. If I can respond to it properly. So there we go. I hit it. You can see how I'm texting on the phone. I'm talking to the AI right now through a whole conversation on my phone, and it comes in immediately on the dashboard. So perfect. What days, time works for you? Schedule your free checkup. I'm going to say Mondays. And then it'll automatically go in. So it just responded. And we're just waiting for that response. There it is, Mondays. And now it's going to pause a little bit because that's what we told the bot to do. So this is real time. I'm not pausing the video or anything. We're just letting it real time. So there it is. Great. Here's the booking link for the checkup, and we'll call you to confirm soon. So now we can go in, click on the booking link, and go and schedule our appointment. So if you have any questions about this, you saw how easy it was built out and how you can do this yourselves. We sell this for $1,000 per month and to doctors' offices of a variety of sorts. And we manage it. We make sure there's no glitches in it, make sure everything's always running on a regular basis. If you are interested in getting more information, I'll drop my email right here below, also in the description. And if you have any additional questions or comments, reach out to me via email or leave a comment in the below this video and we'll get back to you. But we appreciate you watching, and comment also if you're a dentist or an agency. I would appreciate that.